you how to get your image onto an SVG file if you're sublimating and you want to see what it's going to look like, or to get your placement right in your actual file. All the blanks that I sell come with a skeleton file, an SVG, that would have the outline that is slightly larger than your actual blank. And then it's got a middle piece here so you can get your placement. You do want to print it a little bit bigger so that it fits all the way around. If you print it exactly the same size, I find it's very hard to line up. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to open my file that I know I'm in QuickTime. Hold on, there we go. I'm going to open my file that I want to sublimate on. So I have some surfboard keychains. And I see my page is wrong. It doesn't really matter right now, but I like to have things done. So I'm going to grab my little surfboard that I know I want to have a picture on. While it is selected and nothing else, make sure only that is selected. All you have to do is go to your library, open it up, choose whichever picture you want. Whichever picture. You know, I haven't tried one of these. Maybe we should try one of these. What do you think? It might be too small. I think it's going to be too small. Let's rather do something like, let's just do some flowers. Actually, this one's right here. How about this? So all I do is I click once on it, just once. I just get it highlighted. Be patient. It might be slow because of the software or your computer, but just click once, then right click on it and merge your file. And when it comes back, you will see, voila, move this image. Just grab it and move it, and look at that. It is there already on. And so you can print it from there. If you don't know how to print with sublimation yet, that's a whole other lesson, which I'm happy to go over some really important points for sublimating and printing. But for today, that is your lesson on how to get your little graphic exactly the way that you want it. I hope this helps.